Alright, what you got here is a Star Trek Enterprise official fan club from Germany NX01 uniform. This one was the one that Paramount endorsed. There's the tag. Mine was made in 2004. But official fan club Germany. Mine came with 2 rank pips, and the division stripe is underneath this other piece of material. So you have the jumpsuit, the division stripe, and then this other material on top of it. So it's not like the division stripe is just sewn on over the jumpsuit. What happened was Paramount sent one of Scott Bakula's screen-used uniforms to Germany, to the fan club there in Germany, and they took the uniform apart, sourced the material, the dye, the zippers, the Velcro, everything that you see. They sourced it all, and then they recreated their uniforms for their fan club in exact detail to the one that they received from Paramount. The one they received from Paramount is a screen-used uniform that Scott Bakula wore, or Captain Archer wore, during a couple of episodes. This color of this uniform is a purple uniform. It's a denim uniform. It's denim. It's a heavyweight, or it's it's a denim uniform. Let me try and but they recreated their uniform in an exact detail to the one that even the stitching and every detail to the one that they received from Paramount. So this uniform I have here is an exact replica of a screen-used uniform, basically. You can't get any better than that if you have a budget, basically. Every pocket is functional. Back to the color of the uniform. The color of my uniform is a purplish, and how that goes is the purple uniforms were used in seasons 1 and 2, and then the production team went to a more bluer uniform through seasons 3 and 4, and the purple uniforms then were given to background actors and then special guest stars and stuff like that. So I actually have a season 1 and 2 uniform. Or a replica of a season 1 and 2 uniform. Now I'm a member of a couple of Star Trek fan clubs or fan sites, the RPF, Trek Prop Zone, the 1701 ST Uniform Forum, and I got to give a shout out to Andrew Booze. Oh, Boozy, he tried so hard, and he finally accomplished in making his own NX01 uniform. And I just don't have the patience, buddy, and I don't have the skills to make my own. And this one came along. And it's got the buttons on the back. It's got the elastic waistband. Like I was saying, this one came along, and I got it Now the funny thing on the story is, on this one for me, is I got this uniform, and it is an extra large, and my weight fluctuates. And I was too big when I got the uniform to wear it. And I'm a tall guy too, I'm 6 foot. And European sizes, German sizes and all that, extra larges tend to be a large. From overseas European sizes, extra larges tend to be large, or tend to be a large. So if I have an extra large, I have to order an extra large just to become the extra large. So when I ordered this, of course it did, or when I got this, you can't order these anymore. I need to make that known. They made these for about 4 to 6 years. I'd say 6 years, but I'd like to say 4 years. They made these for only a limited number of years, and then bam. When Star Trek Enterprise was canceled, or even 2 years before it was canceled, I think, they stopped making these, so you're not going to find these anywhere. So I was very happy and kind of lucky to come across this from another collector. And there's actually the inside of the material. But I got this uniform and it didn't fit. It did not fit. So I was really bummed to actually, because I've owned a couple of other NX01 uniforms, and some have been, crappy, cheapy. One of them is a Chinese uniform, got from a costume-based type of uniform, and it served its purpose for a Halloween, but it was really not the best. And then I got one from another place, and it's a little bit better, but of course I still couldn't wear it because it was from overseas. And then I got this one, and I couldn't wear it, but then I've been on this workout kick and doing exercises and doing 1.5 miles a day and doing all this stuff. Bam! What do you know? 2 months later, after working out, I've had this thing I keep all my uniforms in hard dig cases because they're waterproof and all that. It's military storage cases. But I pull this bad boy out to do a video. I try it on. Boom! It fits. Exactly. Fits like a glove. Love it. So now I have my own wearable uniform. I thought it would just go into a display case, but no, it's wearable now. Not that I'm going to wear it, mind you, but I have it to wear, which makes it all that much more special. I have all the details, so if anybody on the fan sites that are my friends, or anybody that wants to try and replicate one of these and just has some, needs some ideas or has some questions on how the uniform is put together, all the pockets are functional, of course. It was made to the detail of the screen used uniform. Just send me a comment, send me an email. Excuse me, I just cracked my voice. I don't know, I'm not going through puberty or nothing. But send me an email, and I'll look at mine, and I'll give you a picture or tell you how it worked, how it put together, or how it's put together. The only problem with my uniform is this pocket. The zipper on here is messed up. If you can see that, it's got a little kink in the zipper. So this pocket here will not function because the zipper will not zip. That is the only problem with the whole uniform. Is that one pocket, and it does not bother me in the least. But this uniform is perfect. I just tried it on. It fits perfect. I love it. It's a little utility thing for, I guess, I don't know, some futuristic tool or something. But all the pockets work. It has zippers on the leg and Velcro. The waist cinches. It's not like those Chinese costumes that give you the two zippers that work weirdly. It has one zipper only that works. And officially endorsed by Paramount, of course, again. But if you can see, it's two pieces of material that have been on there, not one. And it is a purple color, if I can get it into the light. It's not a blue, it's a purple denim kind of color. And the rink pips are, let me get out of the light. I'm really good friends with Penny Juday, and she worked as a producer on many of the Star Trek shows. And she sent me 2 boxes of these rink pips. And both boxes, they're both from the Experience, Star Trek Experience. And there's my little Porthos from the Experience. But both here's one, and it has the real shiny pips in it. And those do not match those at all. They're dull and have a black back, plus they're not, you see the shape of it? It's not correct. They're just off. And then she sent me these also. They're a little bit better, but they're dull. But they're just not exactly the same either. So the ones from the Experience don't quite match those. Just letting you guys know. Alright. Star Trek NX01 official German fan club made uniform. I know I'm manhandling it, but it's going back into my box. So thanks for watching.